brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine and Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor. That you can't wait to comment on my mistakes and my blunders. Hey, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I'm the most hated, but play I'm taking your date and your woman. Oh dang, your date is your woman. I trade her later if you want her. And she bring friction like Raiden and Blanca. Statements behaving like Saint and dangerous when drinking angry. The same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? This your boy Hen checking in once again, my friend. Yeah, man, back with another episode to the Pull Out Game podcast. You know what I'm saying? Episode 47. And yeah, you know what time it is, man. Got the jerseys going on. Home of the craziest, most wildest, most dangerous jersey collection that your eyes ever seen on the planet of all time. However you want to put it, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is, man. The truth is the truth, man. Can't speak nothing else but that. But yeah, man, been having fun. You know, people been reaching out, the comments. Appreciate all the comments and appreciate everybody that liked, you know what I'm saying, shared, you know what I'm saying, the page and subscribed and just everything, man. I just appreciate y'all. Y'all the truth, man. And, you know, of course, like I said, we're going to get into these jerseys. I know y'all came for the jerseys, so... You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. The jersey's coming. The jersey's on the way. And yeah, got to get it to you. But look, let's talk about this, man. I know y'all be watching. Well, I don't know y'all be watching, but you know, I check it out here and there, man. You know, the Pop the Balloon shows, man. And I just want to say something about the Pop the Balloon show, man. Like it's a good little catchy show, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to watch, see who, like, you know, find love and, you know what I'm saying, who meeting who, and, you know, be honest, like, as a man, I watch it, you know, see how the women look, you know. Sometimes be some good looking women on there. So, you know, just watch the show, just see what, you know, what it's about. But sometimes, man, they do, like, some of the stuff, I'll be like, huh? Like, why? And let me tell you the 3 things that really just weird to me that I catch on the show all the time. Like, for instance, right? It might be a female. I know female do this mostly, but dudes do it too, though. But both of them really do it, the men and the women. But you know what I'm saying? For instance, it might be a dude on there, or it might be a dude on there or a woman. However you want to pick it, or how you want to say it, either one. But it might be a dude on there, and he don't like a female. He popped her balloon. You know what I'm saying? Just popped the balloon. She look good. He liked the way she looked. He liked her personality. He just like everything about her. She cool. But he still popped a balloon. And he popped a balloon, you know, and then she'll ask, like, why did you pop her balloon? Oh, I popped a balloon because I don't like the fit she had, or I don't like her shoes, or I don't like her shirt. I don't like the way the pants fit. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice body, you look good, but I just don't like what you wore today. You idiot, you stupid, you dumb. Man, do you realize you like the girl, right? She look good. Everything about her like on point. Like cute face, nice body, long hair, everything. But you popped your balloon because what she had on for today, you stupid fool. She could take that off. She could wear something else. So you mean to tell me she gonna be wearing what you seeing every day of her life from now on? She's not gonna take it off, not gonna take no shower, not gonna take no bath, nothing. She just gonna be like this, wearing that, the clothes that glued on her body forever. It's just like skin now. She's never gonna take off these clothes. You fool, you like her, that easily could change. She gonna take that off. Whatever she had on, she probably ain't really want to wear it that day. She probably just like, okay, I'm gonna try this for the day and wear it. But she's gonna take that off. And like women do that too, though. Women pop a balloon because what the dude had on the now. I understand you don't like the way they look or you don't like their personality and stuff like that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But that be the only deal breaker about what they got on for that show, for that day. They can take that off. Like, they could wear something else. I mean, life goes on. Got the next day after that, next day after that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really might like each other fashions, but y'all got to get to know each other. Don't let something that simple and basic like take you away from like loving somebody. That's so stupid. Like that's the most superficial, dumbest thing I ever heard. You will stop liking somebody, or you won't pick them just because what they wearing. They're gonna wear something the next day, the next day after that, the next day after that, the next day after that. Hopefully they do, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, we gonna assume that they got other clothes, you know what I'm saying, and they're not just rewashing the same clothes. And that's so stupid. Why would you do that? Like search and get to figure out the person. Don't worry about what they wearing for that day. Like people are so superficial. Like that's like the dumbest thing though. They're gonna eventually take it off. Like, come on, man. You like people in their 30s and 40s passing up on love, even their 20s too, but like your 30s and 40s, and some people in their 50s on this show passing up on love because they don't like what the person had on for that day. Like that's crazy. Like that's wild. Or I don't know. I'm done. That is so stupid. Another thing, that's number one, they're dumb as hell. Like, and another thing stupid too. Like, okay, just say like for instance, like you got the Pop the Balloon show. You got the one in that's it's in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? It resides in Phoenix, where the Pop the Balloon show it, where it airs it. So you got somebody just for instance, like in Atlanta. They're way in Atlanta, and they drive way to Phoenix, Arizona, to be on the show. And then they find a girl they like or whatever like that, and the girl they like might stay in New York or something. And then, the dude will pop the girl balloon because she stay in New York. Then he might run into another girl that come out, what I'm saying, contestant come out, and he like her. But she might she might stay in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Mine and the dude that popping out the balloon, he stay in Atlanta. But he drove way to Phoenix. Way to Phoenix now. He drove way to Phoenix to find love. And the girl he run into stay in Detroit, he popped the balloon. One, like I said, stay in Las Vegas, popped the balloon. You know what I'm saying? One stay in Portland, popped the balloon. So you mean to tell me you drove way to Phoenix looking for love, and you popped the balloon because they don't stay right down the street from you? Make that make sense? Like, did you really come on the show way to Phoenix, like expecting somebody gonna like live like 2 blocks down from you in Atlanta? Let's be real with it. That's stupid right there. Like, who do that? That's so dumb. I never understood that. I never understood that. Like, come on, man. You just gotta take a chance. Cause my thing is, if you stay in Atlanta, Florida, wherever, and you drive way to Phoenix, they're basically telling the people that own the show that you don't mind long distance, like, or you'll try to make it work because you already drove this far. You drove this far just to drive all the way back, and and let the long. I get it though. Like, if you don't like long distance, you don't have to like long distance though. But my thing is this though. That would be a conversation had if you was in Atlanta and you was dating an Atlanta girl or a Florida girl and she end up moving to Phoenix like that. You know what I'm saying? You already met love in your city or your state or like a state by you or something like that they're close to you, and then they end up moving. I get it. You already found love and they move. But you can't take a plane trip or drive way to Phoenix to look for love and then hoping somebody stay like right down the street from you in Atlanta or Florida or somewhere, like in a show that you travel way to Phoenix to be on. That don't make sense. Like that's so I don't know. I'm just called stupid. That's stupid though. You drove way or flew way somewhere to look for love, and you found it, and you mad because they don't stay like right next door to you in your hometown. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's stupid too. And then another thing that bothers me is number three. Number three is, okay, it always be women on Pop the Balloon be saying, "Oh, I popped your balloon because I don't like your height. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're too short. You're too short. You're too short." And none of the women say nothing. Like they just like nobody say nothing. Like, okay, they're like, yeah, she don't like short men. She don't like short men. Okay, that's cool. And then when the man come on there and might say like he don't like all that fake weave or he don't like the BBL, but he wants something natural. All the women just lose their mind. Oh my God, I can't believe he say that. The other women on the show will start popping their balloon because what he said about the girl, and he wasn't even talking about the other girl that popped their balloon because what he said. They popped their balloon because they were mad at what he said about the girl with the BBL or the fake weave. Like, the sisterhood thing. But why y'all can have a preference, but the men can't? Like, when the men say something that they don't like that, it's like World War 12, World War 68. But when the women, I don't like your height or you got a fake chain on, everything supposed to be all good. I don't like the flip flop, the double standard, man. Like, I don't know. I just don't like the double standard thing. Weird. It's crazy how they do that. But pop the balloon gonna be pop the balloon, man. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't about pop the balloon though. You know what I'm saying? It's about the other P word, man. The other P phrase, pull out game. You know what I'm saying? That was all about. So another pop balloon. We finna pop that balloon, and we finna gonna get to the first jersey, man. The first jersey we finna pull out. Is this dude, man, he's legendary, dog. Like, finna salute him from the jump. Man, they don't put him in a lot of these conversations, which they should. And my opinion, they should. But like I said, if they put him in this conversation, I want to talk about it. If they put him in the conversation, not he legendary to me already, all day, every day. Call it what you want. The man got skills. The man put in that work, man. You know what I'm saying? But who we talking about? Legendary, man. You know what I'm saying? Legendary, man. And no other than this dude right here. Man, who is this right here, man? Y'all see this, man. Number 6 for the Celtics, dude. Number 6 for the Celtics, man. Come on, man. Number 6. Yeah, man. Right here, y'all see it. I'm finna go show y'all before I ain't turn around, man. Who is that right there, man? Yeah. Y'all see who it is, man. That Bill Russell, man. Yep, that Bill Russell, man. Number 6, Bill Russell, man. All-state everything, man. What? This Bill Russell, my guy. Stop playing Bill Russell, man. Come on, man. Bill Russell. Is y'all kidding me right now? Okay, man. I guess not. Because here go the jersey right here. All-state everything, Bill Russell, man. This thing clean, too, boy. Look at it, boy. Not a scratch on this thing, boy. Come on, man. Pick it, Bill Russell. Yeah, man. Give Bill Russell his flowers, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's Bill Russell, my guy. Let's talk about Bill Russell, man. Yeah, man. Bill Russell. Bill Russell, man. Man, where do I start with this guy, man? Bill Russell, man. He was born February 12th, man. 1934, man. 1934. Ooh, man. February 12th, 1934, man. I wouldn't thought of. Man, my mom and daddy wouldn't thought of. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's wild, man. He was born in Monroe, Louisiana, man. And like back then, man, like, you had places like Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, like racist, like very racist back then, man. In them days, like in the 30s and the 40s, man. I'm talking about racist, man. I'm telling you, like Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I mean, it's what it is, man. That name all, like I said, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Yeah, man. Like, racist 101, man. Racism 101. But like I said, man, he was held from all the racism, man. He held his own, and you know what I'm saying, he grew up, and Bill Russell, he didn't really play much basketball when he was young. He played a little basketball, but he got older. He started developing the basketball because people start appreciating his height, and they start like they basically put a basketball in their hand and say like, man, look, we need you to play, man. You goddamn tall, man. Like this dude Inspector Gadget tall with the go-go gadget arms, go-go gadget legs. Like he was tall, man. Of course, Bill Russell was like shooting ball before it was ever Inspector Gadget cartoon. I get that. But what I'm saying is, dude was tall as hell, man. He was like, I mean, he was the Jolly Green Giant, man. You know, he played for the Celtics, so, you know what I'm saying, Jolly Green Giant. But, I mean, Bill Russell, man, he embodied everything that, you know what I'm saying, a player need to have, man. He had the height, he had the athleticism, you know what I'm saying? And he developed, like, as he got older, he developed, like, more footwork, you know what I'm saying? And dude was just nice, man. And, I mean, what can I say, man? Man, dude won 2 championships, you know what I'm saying, college, man, NCAA, man. He played for the USF, man. And, yeah, that's college he went to, USF. USF, you know what I'm saying? U as in United, S as in Steve, and F as in forget about it. Nah, but yeah, he went to USF and won 2 consecutive titles, man. And then, you know, he got drafted, you know what I'm saying, by the St. Louis Hawks in 1956. And he got drafted to the Hawks, man. Not the Atlanta Hawks, the St. Louis Hawks. It was the St. Louis Hawks before it ever was the Atlanta Hawks. A lot of y'all didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I peep y'all on game, man. But when he went to the St. Louis Hawks, it didn't work, man. They ended up trading him and you know what I'm saying, to the Boston Celtics. And the reason they traded him, not because it was like a good business move or a certain situation, I'm gonna be honest, and they said it. They traded him because of his skin color, because he was black. And the reason they did that because the fans were real uneasy about a black man on their team. They didn't like it. They weren't having it. It was like this, you know, it was racist back then. And, you know, they felt it was a nice business move because people stopped coming to the game. People started they stopped watching the game. They stopped just coming. They stopped just participating in the St. Louis Hawks game because of a black man on the team. That was so crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up going to Boston, to the Celtics. And, you know, it really wasn't no better then. They, you know, they treated him bad, man. Like, they used to kick your trash cans over when he was gone out of town. And, you know, the police probably say like, oh, ain't nobody kick your trash can over. It probably was just like a raccoon or something. You know what I'm saying? A raccoon. And then when Bill Russell go to the police and like try to file a report, they'll say, well, we can't file a report on a raccoon after the police said it was some raccoons, which they don't know. They just saying that what it looked like. You know, every time you go out of town, the trash can get kicked over, trash all over the place. And then, like I said, when Bill Russell tried to file a report about the raccoons, they be saying like, do we look like pest control to you? Do we look like the animal society or something like that? We can't help you with that. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what though, Bill Russell got them end up buying him a 12-gauge shotgun and got around that. Yeah, he's strapped now. He came, you know what I'm saying? He came ready for y'all. Now, come on, raccoons or whoever knocking my trash cans over, bring your ass out. You know what I'm saying? I got the 12 gauge. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know how to behave. And after that, he got that gun and word of mouth and word around. They got out. He owned the gun now. Man, please. Do you think that trash can got kicked over then? Shit, not no more. They didn't know like really when he was home. They didn't know like at the time, like, you know, what was going on in his house. Somebody come on and kick that trash can over. You know what I'm saying? It might be their last kick ever of a trash can ever in life. But yeah, when he got that gun, mysteriously, that trash can did not get kicked over ever again. The raccoons, the so-called raccoons, yeah, they just all of a sudden learned their lesson. So yeah. But they didn't treat Bill Russell right, man. You know what I'm saying? I know they said when he was a little boy, the Ku Klux Klansmen, the Ku Klux Klan, whatever, they tried to you know what I'm saying, try to harass his dad and his family and threatened them to get out of town and all this stuff, man. But hey, Dad, he held the ground, man. He like, look, man, I love my kid, love my wife and everything. And look, he had the gun pointed at all of them. Bill Russell dead. And he like, look, man, if you want me, you're gonna have to kill all of us, man. But it's gonna start with me. I'm gonna hold my family down. Like, hey, Dad did not play, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause they killed the dad, of course, they were gonna try to kill the wife and little Bill Russell too. So yeah, but that's why he said you had to kill all of us. But it's gonna start with me. You had to take me out first. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just wasn't having it though, man. He didn't want nothing happen to his son, little Bill Russell, right here. He didn't want to have to the wife and the whole family. But hey, his dad just wasn't having it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just love that about his dad, man. And they never bothered them again after that though. Like, they never bothered them again. You know what I'm saying? Cause at first they was bothering them, but the dad like, I can't take this no more. And that what led to that. You know what I'm saying? Till the dad like came out with the shotgun. But like I said, they used to treat Bill Russell bad, man. They just didn't treat him right, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, they were booing him in Boston. And what they used to do in Boston, what they used to do is, like, Bill Russell, they used to treat him like real good when he had the uniform on. When he had this jersey on right here, they used to treat him right, man. They treat him good, like a king. But soon he got out the uniform and he walking down the street, they treat him like a racist. Like, they treated him like a black nothing. Like they were just being so dirty and mean to him, man. And, Bill Russell, a lot of his games wasn't on TV. But Bill Russell said this, though. This how they worked. This how things operated when he played with Boston. Because racist, there was a lot of racist stuff going on. So what they did was, like, it was some black people on the team. And this is how the operation went down. If you play home game, only two black players played. You play road games, only 3 black players played. You know what I'm saying? And if you was down by, if you were down or behind in the game, all 5 started. So if you had a home game, only two black players started. Road game, only 3 black players started. You know what I'm saying? If you were just down, probably on the road though, but if you was down and you were losing and behind, it was 5 black players started. So they let you know. So 2 black players played at home because they didn't want a lot of notoriety of blacks. Boston, the city, at that time, they hated blacks. So they needed at least 2 blacks though, like, to have a chance to win the game. They weren't being completely idiots, because they were like, shit, I know we hate blacks, but we need 2 black players. Because let's be honest, the black players were more athletic. They were shooting. They were making stuff pop back then. So, they was like, hey, we need at least 2 black players to be in the lineup, man, to give us a chance. And then 3 black players, cause they on the road. So, it might be some city they went to weren't as racist as like Boston was. So they were like, shit, we ain't at home. So Boston fans ain't gonna boo us. So let's go on the road. Let's put an extra black player in. So they had 3 black players on the team. That started in the lineup. And then, like I said, they motto, they was down. They was like far behind or losing. They had 5 players in the game. Black players. 5 black players. And why they had 5 black players? Because they needed to win the game. So, Bill Russell already, he already explained that. He always used to say that. And a lot of people didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it one more time. They did a home game in Boston. It was 2 black players that started. Had the road game. 3 black players started. And if you were just down by some points, 10 points, whatever like that, it was 5 black players in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because then they need a guarantee to win or whatever, to catch up. So, yeah, that was crazy too, man. But this Bill Russell, let's show the jersey again. Like, man, look, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with the kid, man. Like, Pull Out Game podcast is like, it's doing its thing, man. And it's doing its thing because of the jersey, but not because of the jersey, because y'all showing love to the jersey. So y'all play a bigger hand than the jerseys do. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Got to show love to y'all. But look, man, let's show Bill Russell again. You know what I'm saying? Bill Russell, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all see it, man. Mitchell and Ness. Bill Russell, man. Come on, dude. Y'all see it? It's all stick everything Bill Russell, man. You know what I'm saying? The patch. Bill Russell patch. Yeah. So yeah, man. This Bill Russell, man. They want to show love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hold on, man. Let me see. Okay. Got it right. Yeah, this thing clean, boy. Bill Russell, boy. Y'all stop playing with Bill, boy. Come on, man. Bill Russell is in the building. But yeah, man. Bill Russell, man, you a legend. I can't lie. I didn't grow up watching you, but you know, heard stories about you. You know, I'm an avid jersey collector, so you know, I had to get your jersey. Like I know about you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know in 2011, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, Bill Russell used to hang with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you know, Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm saying, Jim Brown, you know what I'm saying? They was like sports activists. And then, you know, another thing too, Bill Russell, he popularized the goatee on the face, like the hair, that matching up with your beard, and he popularized that because when he was doing that back then, he was doing that back in the 30s. Come on, man, back in the 30s, he made a statement like wearing that, man. Like white people were scared. They didn't know what that was because white people not used to that. You know, white people at the time, some had like mustaches and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? They have a mustache and they have it like connect all the way around to your chin and your beard like that. Man, like that was unheard of back then. Like, you know, I want to say damn near Bill Russell invented that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he did it by accident or what. I can't say if he invented it, but he made it popular. So basically D-Day, that light invented. But Bill Russell was that guy, man, and he was the first player to be the a player and a coach. He was a coach and a player, like, you know what I'm saying, Red Auerbach, like, you know what I'm saying, they became good friends and stuff, man. Cause Bill Russell always tell you, like, I don't have a lot of friends. Another thing too, Bill Russell, they said Bill Russell was like an asshole when it came to like talking to the media. He used to give them such a hard time. He really didn't like the media though, cause how they perpetrate blacks and how they represented, you know what I'm saying, the black culture, and how they, you know, cause a lot of the media, you know, control the narrative on what pushes and what happens and how things look. And Bill Russell knew that, you know, like white media was all that was going on. It wasn't no black media, it was just white media. And a lot of white media couldn't stand blacks. So they control the narrative, like, you know, about how blacks it is, that, this and that, something this wrong, that ain't right. So he didn't like that. So he like said, y'all want to interview, and then they had to get an interview with Bill Russell because he was like the most famous. So they couldn't deny like they little ratings that they had, or they attention that they was getting for the interview with Bill Russell. So they had to talk to Bill Russell. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna talk to Joe Smo? Like 6 lockers down that never get in the game? What story could be exciting about that? What's so exciting about that story? Nothing. So you had to talk to Bill Russell. You hate his skin color or not. And Bill Russell like knew they had to come to him, and he gave them hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about gave them hell. So yeah, man, Bill Russell, he just knew how to play the game, man. But this Bill Russell, all stick everything. Like I said, man, Bill Russell, I know from like 1959 to 1969, he won titles, title after title, straight. But I think in 1967, he didn't win a title. I think they lost that in between, like like them 10 years. I think he lost in between, but them 10 straight years, he went to 10 straight finals though. Like, come on, man. They talking about LeBron went to 8 finals. You know, Bill Russell went to 10 straight, and he ended up winning 11 out of 13. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think he ended up, yeah, I think he won 11 out of 13. So, That's dope in his own right. And I mean, come on, man, don't get no better than that. And Bill Russell, he legendary. He paid his dues. He went through all this stuff that happened, and another thing too, man. Bill Russell. Bill Russell did not do autographs. If I see anybody with a Bill Russell jersey and they got an autograph of Bill Russell on their jersey, they're probably gonna be a fake jersey. Cause one thing I know about Bill Russell, he did not believe in autographs. Bill Russell, the type dude that he will argue down for 5 minutes to tell you why you shouldn't get an autograph from him. Why that's not valuable in like real life situation. Like in real life, that's not. He said a handshake from a man is more valuable than an autograph. That's what he said. So, and he will argue down like 10 minutes on why he's not gonna give you an autograph instead of that his way of trying to get rid of you instead of just be honest, just giving the person their autograph, giving the person your autograph and just making him happy what he want and he'll leave in like 30 seconds. That's it. But I guess he was real passionate on why he shouldn't get autographed. I'm telling you, Bill Russell did not mess with autographs, man. So anybody I see out there with a Bill Russell jersey and he got an autograph on it, or you paid for a jersey in a frame and you got an autograph, and you might have paid like $1,000 or $2,500 or $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 for a Bill Russell jersey in a frame and it got an autograph. Dog, you just wasted your money. You just got robbed without a gun. You know what I'm saying? You just got held up, man, at gunpoint without a gun. I mean, because Bill Russell don't do autographs, man. That'd be a fake autograph, man. So y'all, I just want to keep y'all heads up. So if whoever see a Bill Russell jersey and you think about getting it, now if it was the actual Bill Russell autograph, you got something. But I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. He don't do autographs, man. I'm talking about saying he was young all the way until he got older. You'll think he got older. He like, yeah, I get autograph, man. It ain't that serious. Man, he was still stuck in the way. Hey, man, I don't do no autograph, man. That man, like, old as hell, talking about he don't do autograph, man. Yeah, like, basically get the hell out my face talking about autograph. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? He'll break down why he don't get autograph. He just don't think it's important. He think it's superficial. He think it's a superficial thing. So, I don't know, man. That what he said, though. So, can't knock how you feel, man. But look, this Bill Russell, man, legendary career, man. They don't really put him in the GOAT conversation too much. They always be LeBron and Jordan. I still don't see it to this day why LeBron in the GOAT conversation. I don't see it. I never seen it. I'm sorry. I ain't no LeBron hater. The LeBron fans, man, I don't get it. Can't none of y'all saying I'm hating, because I guarantee you, this the Pull Out Game podcast. I said it before. I got more LeBron memorabilia than y'all do. So fall back. This is just my opinion. So that lets you know I'm really being like real unbiased, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm never biased about nothing, man, like that. I just call it like it is, man. So KD, my favorite player of all time. I watch his game. And if you have a bad game, then in the playoff, I say he ain't playing worth a damn. He ain't do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? This my guy, KD, man. So, man, I'm just saying. I just call it like it is, man. But back to Bill Russell, they never say Bill Russell in the GOAT conversation because, he only had like 8 or 9 teams in the, in the league that when he was playing, and, don't count. But at the end of the day, he can only play against what's put in front of him. He can't help that. So I feel that shouldn't be his fault. Like, whatever Jordan had in front of him, whatever whoever had in front of them, Dominique Wilkins, whoever, they played to the best of their ability, and the results and what the results was. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the 8, 9 team put in front of him, he represented. You know what I'm saying? He had like cold battles with Wilt Chamberlain. They used to go back and forth. Like, they used to battle. Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell, what? Battling, man. But, so I ain't gonna lie. The first game Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell played, Wilt Chamberlain cooked Bill Russell. Like, Bill Russell, like, he was like damn near paranoid when Wilt Chamberlain was on the court, man, because he was like, damn, man, like, but Bill Russell was getting, it made Bill Russell get better and better and better and better, man. Like, he got better and better, man. And, but at the end of the day, man, like Wilt Chamberlain, he won the battle, but Bill Russell won the war. So he got all these rings and like, come on, man been handling business though. So I mean, I'm just saying, it's what it is. It's Bill Russell, man. Austin, everything, Boston Celtics, man. And he died in 2022. Yeah, he died in 2022. And yeah, man, he died in Mercer Island, Washington, man. Damn, man. Yeah, man. I mean, we all got to go sometime, man. So it what it is, man. And but much respect to Bill Russell, man, a certified legend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sleep on your 11 rings, my guy. I don't give a damn if I don't give a damn with 2 elephants and 1 ant eating on a peanut, you know what I'm saying, with a Power Ranger in the league, and that was it. Hey, man, you did what you did on a competition that you were put in front of, man. You represented, man. And so, yeah, salute to Bill Russell with them 11 rings, man. 11 rings out of 13 seasons? What? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Battling with Wilt Chamberlain and just handling business, man. You know what I'm saying? Giving Dr. J advice. You know what I'm saying? When he was a young cat. I'm talking Dr. J when he was young. You know what I'm saying? Bill Russell was giving him advice. You know what I'm saying? When Dr. J was in Massachusetts, man. University of Massachusetts. So, you know what I'm saying? All the way when he went to Philly. So, y'all stay tuned. Dr. J jerseys, too. You know what I'm saying? It pulled the Dr. J ABA jersey out in one of the previous episodes. Y'all get to watching, man. There's a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, in store. And but yeah, this Bill Russell, all stitch everything, man. Just had to show love, give him flowers, man. Bill Russell was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Never forgotten. You know what I'm saying? And Bill Russell was a unique cat, man. But he was definitely a winner. And a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I get love and shout out to Bill Russell. He did his thing. This Bill Russell, all stitch everything. Bill Russell, Boston Celtic jersey. Y'all stop playing with me, man. Yeah, man, it's Pull Out Game podcast, man. Years ahead.
My brain is exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine or Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
What going on? What going on? What going on? This your boy Hand checking on in, back again. Yeah, man. Segment 2 on episode 47, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Get your watch, man. Get your watch. Invest in that watch. You know what I'm saying? Look, I remember, some years back, I was doing exactly what I'm doing now, but on a lesser scale. I used to have jerseys like on Facebook, just messing around. I get a jersey out and, what I'm saying, put it on my bed, while it's still on the hanger and show the jersey off in the video and talk about the player, who they was and what they did and just having fun. Won't really think about, really doing a podcast, just showing the jerseys off. You know what I'm saying? I thought about some more, sit back, planned and thought about it. I should do a podcast. And like I said, I came up with the name, Pull Out Game Podcast, and put in the work, man. And like after a lot of planning and trying to work on things and trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the podcast, bam, here it is. You know what I'm saying? Pull Out Game Podcast is a reality now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just appreciate y'all for making everything what it is and tuning in and you know what I'm saying, the likes and the comments and subscribing, and I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know it. But look, man, before we get to the next jersey, I want to talk about something, man. It's like there's a lot of things that that you can and can't do, man, in life, man. And one thing that used to be cool as hell, but now it's like forbidden, that you cannot do, it's like gonna look real crazy and cringy and just outdated and wild and just weird and just messed up looking. This is the Pull Out Game Podcast, right? Okay. So what I'm finna pull out is, hold on, I can show y'all better than I can tell you. Y'all see this right here, man? I know y'all probably know what the hell this is, man. But man, this right here, man. Like I know y'all like, what the hell is this? I ain't gonna lie, this shirt be hard back in the day, man, but this Sean John, man. This Sean John P. Diddy shirt, man. Like, I just had like this old shirt still. I just had it, you know what I'm saying? Just had it around, you know what I'm saying? I haven't wore this in like forever, man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy too, called Diddy got an album called Forever. But I haven't wore this in forever. And yeah, man, Diddy, you can't I can't believe he did all this, but you would get towed up, talked about if you was caught wearing the Sean John shirt now. I mean, you can wear what you want to wear, but this is like forbidden that you know to wear this, man. This like sniffing crack going down the street, man. It's like certain things you can't do, man. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that you can't do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a hardcore thug wearing pink Crocs walking down the street. It's just certain things that you can't do, man. And these one of them, man, wearing the Sean John shirt, man. Sean John shorts. Sean John had some shoes. A Sean John fitted cap. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you just can't do Sean John stuff no more. You just can't wear that no more, man. Like, I'm sorry, like, you know, stuff going so bad. It's like, I don't know, just not allowed to wear that. See, I'm always been the type of person. Hold on, man. Let me put this up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm always the type of person to we ain't giving Sean John no airtime or nothing like that. We can get no Diddy time in the cameras. I had to throw it over there. And I might take that to Salvation Army later on, or, you know, let them get to them, let somebody, you know, look through the clothing bin and get their Sean John on. You know what I'm saying? It might be a homeless man or something. Might want to rock some Sean John. I don't know. Your guess better than mine. But yeah, man, like, you just can't wear Sean John no more. It just, I ain't wore Sean Johns in like, I ain't wore Sean Johns in like 2017, 16. It was around that time. But like, I really stopped wearing Sean John before all the Diddy stuff came about, man. And yeah, I don't know, man. It just, the case stuff just getting out of hand, and you know what I'm saying, Kid Cudi, he was on the witness stand, and you know what I'm saying, got a damn car blew up and all kind of stuff, man. It turned to like a real DVD type thing. It's turned to a movie right now. But, you know, that's enough. We ain't gonna get into all this Diddy stuff, cause Diddy, man, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say about this, man. Like, I grew up watching Diddy, man. The same way I grew up like watching these athletes, these players, or the jersey I got on the pullout game. I grew up watching these players. I'm glad they didn't turn out to, you know, be no baby oil bandits or nothing like that either. Like, I just can't believe Diddy, I grew up watching. You know what I'm saying? You know, all these videos he was in, and the 112 video, the Total, Biggie, Mace, you know what I'm saying, with the glasses on, Mr. Take That. And now he telling his victim to take that. Like, it just don't make no sense though, man. But we won't condone nothing Diddy did. Rest in peace, my cousin, my real blood cousin, Kim Porter. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. And yeah, man, we need some justice up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? But Cassie, like I said, she fully resolved this too, man. She looking real shaky out here too, man. So yeah. So you get her up out of here too, man. Cassie, like, both of them, they deserve each other, man. And it's just crazy that, you know, Cassie did her husband the way she did, and the women are saying like, yeah, y'all men need to be more like Cassie husband, because he was a simp and he took all that mess. See, that's the type of lot of behavior and type of situation going on that women want to be in. They want their man to be a simp and you know, and do stuff like, I ain't saying all women, but a lot of women out here like that though, man. Manipulate men and just treating men like that. Like, you know, oh, I want you to whatever I do, I want you to take it. You know what I'm saying? If I talk to another man, and Cassie was clearly having sex with Diddy while they were together, and a lot of women speaking up for Cassie saying, that's right. Y'all need to pay attention. Y'all need to take notes from this man. He stood by his woman even after she got plowed down and she got sprayed all over and you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to be look like y'all need to be like this. Y'all need to be like this man. This how y'all need to be looking like. Y'all need to be looking like this dude right here. And I'm like, what? I'm like, y'all serious though? I guarantee that the role will reverse the other way around. If the man was treating a woman like that, man, y'all be writing all kind of petitions in and trying to be cancel culture and trying to ruin this man. But since the woman did it to the man, y'all saying y'all need to take notes from this man on how to move like a real man. Like I hear that's wild as hell. That's more wilder than the pop the balloon takes I was talking about. Like that's crazy. Like what is going on in the world today? What is going on in the world today? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the world had gotten so crazy, so wild. Thank thank God we got like a show like the pullout game where y'all can sit back and watch and get away from all the madness, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a vibe spot to chill and have some fun, man. Just thank God that like that's what's going on right now, man. Like the pullout game podcast is something for y'all to like, you know, to watch and get away from all the bull crap that's going on out in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and just have a peace of mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Pull out game podcast about having a peace of mind, have some fun, cracking jokes, talk about real life situation, and of course, getting a peep at these jerseys, man. So yeah, man, but a lot of weird stuff going on in the world. This y'all self haven, y'all resting spot, man. Yeah, so but yeah, look, man, we been getting to the next jersey, and it's crazy too, cause we just talking about Diddy and Cassie and these scandals, and you know, and all this going on. But speaking of scandals, oh boy, speaking of scandals, man, look, man, we gonna go all the way into it like that. You know what I'm saying? From the jump, we're gonna talk about, you know, a lot of other stuff too, but let's talk about this player, man. Like he did a lot of wild, shaky stuff for real, but can't take away from his career though. So we're gonna talk about the humble beginnings and later on and what transpired and all that. But look, man, we can't talk about it until we bring the jersey out. So let's get the jersey up out of here, man. Or well, get the jersey up in here. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. But what he did though, get him up out of here. But look, the jersey we're gonna talk about, the jersey we're gonna pull out is no other than this dude right here, man. He legendary though. I can't lie, y'all. He legendary. But the jersey we talking about, this dude right here. Y'all see this, man. Number 4 for the Falcons, man. Number 4 for the Falcons. Come on, man. Y'all, I don't know if y'all caught it real fast, but look, man. Y'all know who this is? Number 4 for the Falcons? Man, come on, man. There's no other than that dude, Brett Favre, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Y'all see it, man. Brett Favre, all-state, everything, Atlanta Falcon jersey, man. Brett Favre, man. Like I said, a lot of people, especially you're a Falcon fan, and if you're a football head, you know that Brett Favre played for the Falcons. It was like short term, short lived, a short stint of him playing with the Falcons, but he was on the team, man. Let's talk about Brett Favre when he with the Falcons, though. This Brett Favre, he with the Falcons. Come on, man. Brett Favre. Y'all want to see it again? All-state everything, man. All-state everything. You know what I'm saying? NFL tag. I see what popping, man. Mitchell and Ness. Come on, man. It's Brett Favre, all-state everything. Mitchell and Ness jersey, man. All-state everything. Brett Favre, Atlanta Falcon, man. What? Come on, man. Y'all see it? Yeah, let's talk about Brett Favre, though, man. Brett Favre, Brett Favre, Brett Favre. Yeah, man. Brett Favre, man. Where do we begin with Brett Favre? Where do we begin? Um, Brett Favre, man, he was born in Gulfport, Mississippi, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, he was like you know what I'm saying? He was a good dude, man, and he came up, you know what I'm saying, and always, you know, he loved football, man, and you know, Brett Favre, one of them kids that, you know, he always was like well mannered and he loved his dad and he was so close with his dad, man. And I ain't gonna you know, I don't want to jump the gun or nothing, but I want to say this too. I remember when Brett Favre, I think he was playing for the Vikings, and found out his dad had died that same day. Like I think like hours before the game, and he still went out there and had a great game. I'm like, damn, he loved his dad too. And at that time, I didn't know how close he was with his dad. But then later on, I found out, and I could imagine though he was close with his dad. Cause I was thinking in my head, I don't know him and his dad relationship, but what if he was close with his dad and his dad died like 2 hours, 3 hours before the game, and he went out there and had to play. He didn't really have to play, but you know, it was so in him. The game was so much in him, and his dad would want him to keep playing because his dad was a big football fan. Man, he had to do it for dad. So yeah, that was sad though, but that was a heroic. It was like real heroic though, like effort that he went out there and still played, and not just still played, had a great game. So I like, damn, that was big though, man. He did it for Pops though, man. I think they won that game too. He did it for Pops. I think they did. I'm not sure, but I think they won that game. But like I said, man, he got a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? After high school, man, he went to Southern Miss. You know, did his thing, and then right after that, man, he went to the. You know what I'm saying? He went to Atlanta Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Like his whole career though. You know, of course, NFL don't have a Mississippi team, but you know what I'm saying? Like high school, college, you know, growing up through his childhood, he was all Mississippi, man. You know what I'm saying? And so he went to the Falcons. The coaching staff and different coaches, like they used to call him Mississippi. They used to call him that. They you know, he was a young rookie, so they used to damn near haze him and you know, like make little side jokes about how country he was. So some people on the team or some coaches you call him country. What up, country? Country, hey, what up, country? And then, you know, some other coaches you call him Mississippi. That's country too. So, you know what I'm saying? It what it is though, man. But you know, he had that hospitality, like, you know, I'm just gonna still keep it cool and that southern hospitality he had though. He was a good dude. And you know, Dion, he was already on the team. You know, Dion got drafted in '89. So, you know, when Favre came to the team, Favre was under Deion Sanders' wing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he by then Deion was popular. You know what I'm saying? When Brett Favre got to the team, and everywhere Deion went, Brett Favre went. Brett Favre was like around this time, he was like he like his nose was like wide open. He was like far as like he was naive. He was a nice guy. He wasn't like the Hollywood type dude. You know, if somebody needed something, he'll go get it for him. Like, you know, Dion didn't do that because Dion didn't look at to treat him like that. But like a veteran on the team, they needed some donuts or coffee. He'll go get it. He was a nice guy. He didn't want no trouble. Brett Favre was just like that dude, man. But they never really took him serious on the Falcons, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had other, you know, players on the team, like quarterbacks, and they never would really give him a chance. And then, you know, it just so happened the Falcons played the Green Bay Packers one day, and it was somebody that worked for Green Bay, one of the coaches or one of the scouts or somebody. They went and looked at Brett Favre when they played their game, and I think the game probably was in Atlanta, but somebody from Green Bay, you know, like in a higher upper level management was paying attention, and yeah, they went and got They went and got him. So yeah, but look, man, Brett Favre, he was like like I said, he was goody two shoes. He didn't want no trouble. He didn't want no smoke. Only thing, you know what I'm saying, people knew about Brett Favre, he had an arm. He had an arm and he could pass and man, the dude had an arm, man. I'm talking about like he was throwing like nothing but fastballs. I'm talking about to the point like you'll throw the ball. They said receivers, they had sores on their hands, like their hand was sore for like 3 or 4 days. Like they had to miss practice. Like a lot of practice sessions, man, because their hand was so sore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even they wear gloves, it still was sore. Like Brett Favre was like that guy. I remember watching Brett Favre. I don't remember Brett Favre a lot during the Falcon days. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think then I really wasn't into football. Then I was young then. So, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, Brett Favre, I knew him a lot, mainly when like his Green Bay days. But you know, we're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. And but Brett Favre, man, like I said, he wasn't in no trouble. He was a nice guy. The nice guy finished last type dude. And it really was a saying like that around that time, nice guy finished last because he was a good guy. He was talented, but he never got a chance to play. He never got a chance to get in the game. He never awarded or tried to like to see if he could be a starter. They just weren't sold on him like that, man. Brett Favre got in the game after the main quarterback was hurt. He had a decent game, but they still weren't sold on him. They still were not sold on Brett Favre, man. I don't know what it was, like they just didn't like dude, man. But I don't give a damn, man. Brett Favre, he turned out to be a good quarterback, man. Great quarterback. And but yeah, this is the side of Brett Favre right here, the Atlanta Falcons side, man, where he was he was damn near like a Boy Scout, man. Good guy. Didn't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? He listened to Deion Sanders every word when Deion was on the Falcons. That was like his big bro, man. He looked up to Deion. He like everywhere Deion went, he was on the tip like the little brother. Can I go? He didn't really say that, but that's how it was like, you know, perceived, like how it looked. Like, you know, everywhere Deion went, he wanted to go. He hung on to Deion every word. He was like kid in the candy store. He like, can't believe I'm around Deion. I'm around Deion. Like, you know, at Deion at that time, you know, at that time he was popular. Deion's still popular, but I'm just saying at that time he already had gained fame. And you know, he was that guy. And Brett Favre didn't want to be around that, man, soak up all that fame and that talent and that information. Yeah, so Brett Favre was that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He was getting there, but you know, slowly but surely, man. But look, what we finna do now? We'll pull out the Brett Favre, man. Them around here, the Atlanta Falcon days when he had the mentality like a Boy Scout. He was a good guy. He had no like ill will in his heart, man. The way it was perceived, man. Like he was just glad to be in the NFL and grateful to be around these stars and these players, and he was just soaking it in, man. And while y'all soaking this segment, finna show the jersey again. Come on, man. Brett Favre, man. All stitch, everything, man. Y'all see what it is, man. This Brett Favre, man. Yeah, y'all see it, man. You know we got to show the jersey twice. You know we got to show it again. You know what I'm saying? You know I got to do that, man. Look at that clean. Boy, that number 4 clean, boy. Brett Favre, man. I bet I see nobody jersey with it spelled Farve. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be Favre. You know what I'm saying? Favre. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it, man. Got the Falcon patch right here. Come on, man. Get y'all this going on right here. Get it right, man. You see the Falcon patch, man. Y'all know last episode, man, I rocked the Falcon hat, man. Now I'm pulling out a Falcon jersey. I know y'all like, wait, you becoming a Falcon fan? No, I'm not a Falcon fan. But I do respect the players, man. I respect the player that made it to the team, man. Like, you know, I ain't got to be a big fan of the team to appreciate greatness, though, man. I'm still going to show the greatness, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's still greatness, man. So, like, it just got to be showed, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it be a Falcon fan. Like, I don't show Atlanta Falcon jersey, New York Yankee jerseys. I'm gonna show all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of them teams, but it's greatness on them teams though. I can't deny the players though. I can't. I just can't deny it, man. But yeah, this Brett Favre, man, all stick everything, man. He had a cannon, man, for an arm, man. Y'all don't know, man. Mississippi bred it like a cannon for an arm, man. And Brett Favre, man, like dude did not play, man. I'm talking about 100 miles an hour, 80, 90 miles an hour football fastballs, man. I wonder how he would have been if he played baseball. How they would have been. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, all I know is Brett Favre was a guy that did not cause no trouble. He did not like have no drama in the locker room. He didn't have no type of negativity, man. He was all smiles and scouts honor type dude. You know what I'm saying? This type of dude he was. I'm talking about this Brett Favre, the Atlanta Falcon Brett Favre, man. That's the type of guy he was, man. And yeah, so just wanted to, talk about that. And I'm trying to think, man, like, it's another jersey I was gonna pull out. And should I do that? I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. I don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? But I might. It just depends though, man. I'm still thinking like, should I in mid episode right now? I'm trying to think, should I pull that jersey out, man? You know what I'm saying? But to talk about more stuff, and I know y'all probably like, what the hell is he talking about? But yeah, man, it's just a lot going on, man. It's so many jerseys, man. It's like sometimes I don't know what angle to go, or should I pull this jersey out? Pull that jersey out, man. But yeah, man. It just y'all see what I'm talking about, man. We're gonna pick it back up on the next segment, man. Cause I just thought about it too, man. Yeah, we're gonna have some stuff to talk about, man. And I had a jersey I was gonna pull out, but in mid episode, in my brain right now just made a change. So y'all stay tuned. Get ready for segment 3. And we got something else to talk about, man. But I just want to show y'all Brett Favre. Like I said, man, he was like the nice guy, man. All he wanted to do was just play football. That's it. He didn't want no smoke with nobody, no trouble. He just wanted to like soak up game with from Dion, from prime time, and just play football. He didn't want no trouble from nobody, man. That's all he wanted to do. And you gotta respect that, man. You know what I'm saying? He was happy to get, with the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of close to home. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta ain't too far from Mississippi. It ain't like way across the country or nothing. So it's like, man, he was grateful, but, it's just what it is, man. But this is Brett Favre, Austin, everything, Atlanta Falcon jersey, man. Had to pull this jersey out. You know what I'm saying? He had a cannon for an arm, but he wasn't getting the opportunity to get in the game and play. So, yeah, man. That's what happened with the Falcon days, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a rare jersey, man. A lot of people don't know Brett Favre was drafted to the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? But I still had to pull it out, man. Everything Atlanta Falcon, Brett Favre, man. Mr. Boy Scout, goody two-shoe, good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And want her to fly, man. He was just like, bam. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? And he was patient with it. But, things happen. Sometimes don't work all the way out. Toothpick. Sometimes don't work all the way out to your favor. Another thing I want to say too, man. When Brett Favre first got to the league and he got drafted, when they called his name on draft day, they didn't say Brett Favre. They said Brett Favre. Brett Favre. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Berman, you know what I'm saying? The ones that say back. Chris Berman, the famous dude on ESPN, man, the famous broadcaster, analyst. He, he made a little joke out of it right on the spot. He like, well, Atlanta did they self a favor by getting Brett Favre, so he kind of cleaned it up with a joke. So I always thought Chris Berman, man, he always was quick on his feet with stuff like that. So shout out to Chris Berman, legend out here, ESPN legend. But yeah, man, it ain't Brett Favre, man, it's Brett Favre, man. Get that man name right, man. But yeah, like I said, Brett Favre, good dude. He just want to play football, man. I can't say that enough. I'm loving this jersey. I'm glad I got this jersey so y'all can see it. You know what I'm saying? This is my Brett Favre Atlanta Falcons jersey, man. Y'all stop playing, man. And that's what it is, man. But like I said, I made a change, man. I'm finna make a change. Segment 3. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned. Yeah, man. Episode 47, man. Episode 47, man. Yeah, man. Segment 3 on the way, man. Y'all stay tuned. What I got in store. Chill.
My brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? This your boy Hen checking back on in, man. Episode 47. Don't forget that, man. Don't forget that. But yeah, man. Segment 3, I'm back as promised. Had made a slight change in the midst of, like, doing the last segment. While doing the segment, I made a change in my head. Like, I got so many jerseys, man. Like, I could make a change like that, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I know somebody in the background, talk your shit, Hen, talk your mess. But talk that toilet water. But look, man, I want to say something first, though, if I pull that jersey out. What the hell is going on in the world with, like, couples and stuff? I was talking about, I just got finished talking about Pop the Balloon episodes and how, basically what I was saying with the Pop the Balloon episode, like, they had the dumbest reasons why they popped the balloon for the person that they might be liking. And, it's like basically how it look, what they telling the world is they don't know what they want out of a partner. They don't really know what they want. They don't know what they want. They don't really know what they want. And, a lot of us out here screaming black love, and black love is a great thing. It's a great thing. But at the same time, black love can look real ugly when it turn out not to be love no more. When they start, like, getting all in the media. Like, for instance, Papoose and Remy Ma. It was like, man, everywhere, like, black love this, black love that. And, they end up having a baby together. And Papoose held her down while she was locked up for like 6 or 7 years. And, I mean, just held her down. I don't know, what, 8 years or 7 years or something like that. But, and she got out. They dated, you know what I'm saying? They were, they were like doing music. They had businesses together and had a baby, and it looked like invincible love, like unbreakable type love. Like, it was like you couldn't do nothing to stop that. It was like it was a big force coming your way. And now find out that, they saying Remy cheated. Remy saying Papoose cheated while she was locked up, and Papoose been quiet for a while, and he was quiet for a long time. You know what I'm saying? After finding out, the world was talking about how Remy was cheating on him with a battle rapper in her league that she promotes, Easy the Block Captain. And find out it was true, and find out Easy the Block Captain and Papoose got to fighting, and over there and all that, but Papoose still kept quiet. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, like, how really, it got to one point you like, how really true it is, because Papoose ain't saying nothing. Now, well, a little bit way before he started talking, you can find out and figure out that, it was true. But, he was still quiet, though, so, I ain't think much of it no more. But now, Papoose, he coming out on, like, live, Instagram lives, and talking mess and going in on her. And another thing, Papoose said something like crazy, that Remy been doing a lot of talking and disputing about what Papoose was saying about her. But one thing Papoose said, she didn't dispute it at all. She didn't say it was a lie or nothing. But Papoose said that he wrote 90% of her rhymes that came out her mouth. And when she rebutted everything back that he said in the video, talking about she was like, I am a good mother, and he lying about this, and he lying about the money he got and all that, just rebutting everything and responding to everything that Papoose said. But she never responded about Papoose saying that he wrote 90% of her rhymes. That's crazy, man. Like, that them rhymes is the reason that you're famous. Like, you didn't get famous by having a clothing line. You didn't get famous like Kim Kardashian did. Your main reason that you got famous is because you could rap good. Well, I never been a big fan of Remy Ma. I'm being honest. I never been a big fan of her like that. I just never have. And I'm a big hip hop head, but I just never been a fan of Remy Ma like that. I just never have. But he said she didn't really write her rhymes. He wrote 90% of her rhymes. And then she got that song, Sheether, dissing Nicki Minaj. The song was cold, but a lot of people were saying that they had a feeling Papoose wrote it. You know what I'm saying? I had homeboys that saying Papoose wrote it. And I was kind of thinking that too, because I never heard Remy rap that good. I never heard her come up with them bars like that. Not like the way they were structured. You kind of could tell it wasn't her. And I mean, Remy could rhyme, but it was a different type of level of rhyming, the way the words were put together. You kind of could tell it wasn't her. The multi-syllable and double entendres, and I don't know, it was just the wordplay was just different. But anyway, but like I said, they is clashing that. It was like Black Love, like strong. Now they like dissing each other, and you know what I'm saying, and Remy taking pictures and stuff with either block captain. Papoose dating Clarissa Shields, the boxer, and they all in pictures together. Papoose and Clarissa and either block captain Remy Ma in pictures together and taking videos, and they both still married. They just look messy looking. They, she talking about how broke he is and how he ain't really nothing and he a sucker, and he talking about how she disrespectful and she out here moving like a thought. And it just Black Love turned into real messy car wash. I'm just gonna say it like that. A messy car wash and nothing but chocolate milk coming out the water hoses. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's messy, man. But yeah, man. But that's why I salute, gotta salute Grant Hill and his wife Tamia. They've been dating strong, two celebrity couples, been going strong. And who else? Will Smith and Jake. No, I'm just playing. Hell no. And then you gotta salute Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. I know it started off like a home wrecking type thing with Alicia Keys took Swiss Beats from old girl, but ever since then it been chill. Like, you ain't heard no drama from them or nothing. They support each other. Like, man, Black Love hard to find, cause people these days, they too picky. They too, I need this. They see somebody else's relationship, they thinking like, I need my relationship to be like that. I want this type of man. Or dude be like, I want this type of woman. It's like they want certain things that, like this superficial fairy tale. And you know what I'm saying? It's just weird out here, man. It is crazy. But that Papoose and Remy Ma was Black Love, and it turned into like car engine oil grease. It was like flowing like fresh water. You know what I'm saying? Then it's pepper spray and damn onion juice. It just whacked out here, man. It just messed up. But hey, man, it's life, man. You know what I'm saying? When anytime you go on somebody or trying to give somebody, we all taking a risk out here, man. So you never know what you're getting into until you got in it. But yeah, man, enough of that. You know what I'm saying? The messy love and hip hop stuff, man. Pop the balloon and all that. But look, man, we've been getting to another crazy situation. And this dude right here, he's a legend, just like the last dude. And how do I know he's a legend exactly like the last dude? Because hey, look, man, I know this, man. Hey, man, look, man, give me the benefit of the doubt. I know this. I know he a legend like the last dude. I just got a hunch that he is, man. But yeah, man, yeah, we been getting to the next jersey. This dude, like I said, he a legend. Like I said, like the last dude, and he don't play no games. And he became a legend, dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my word for it, but take my word for it. But look, here we go, man. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready out there? All right, man, let's go. Who jersey this? Oh, man, number 4 again. Number 4. Oh, man, the 70. Okay, the anniversary Green Bay Pack. Who jersey is this, dude? Y'all know? Y'all know who this is? Well, I gotta go and tell y'all, man. Come on, man. Y'all see it's Brett Favre again. Brett Favre, man. Y'all thought we done Brett Favre? Yeah, man. All still everything Brett Favre, man. Green Bay Packers, all still everything Brett Favre, man. When he left the Falcons, this where he went, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's it right here. Brett Favre, man. All still everything Green Bay Packers jersey, man. Y'all stop playing with this guy, man. Yeah, man. Let's talk about Brett Favre, man. Let's talk about old Brett. You know, it ain't like we ain't been talking about Brett, so you know why stop now? You know what I'm saying? This Brett Favre all stitch everything, man. Man. I had another jersey to pull out, man. Matter of fact, it was supposed to be a baseball jersey right here, man. But I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this week I put the that baseball jersey on hold. You know what I'm saying? Y'all guaranteed to see one next week. You know what I'm saying? But it's a reason that I made that change, man. You know, I would think about it. Y'all seen me think about it last segment. You know, so I was in mid thought. And you know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, I had to make that change, man. Had to make the substitution. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I had to make it because the Atlanta Falcon era of Brett Favre was talking so good about Brett Favre and how good he was. And how, like, you know, he was wet behind the ears, man. You know what I'm saying? He was young Brett Favre, man, just trying to learn and soak up all the information and be, you know, be better. You know what I'm saying? He was a young pup. And Brett Favre, when he left the Falcons, he got traded to the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay, they need a quarterback right then. And they let Brett Favre, like, they put him behind the steering wheel, man. And they let him be the starting quarterback. And he excelled, man. And this the thing, though. Brett Favre got better, and better, man. He got, like, a lot better. And the numbers started, like, piling up. He started being great. But see, this the thing, though. As he got great and he became a superstar, I don't know, man. He started feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? He started talking to the media any kind of way. This the Brett Favre that you see when you get the fame, the money, and, you know what I'm saying, the power, you know what I'm saying, the authority. Like, this is what you get. You get this Brett Favre. Don't get me wrong, Brett Favre was great. He got a chance to show off his talent. He got a chance to show, like, what he made of. And man, it's a girl, you know what I'm saying? You know, he got a Netflix special too. And it's a girl, you know what I'm saying? Her name Jen Sturgeon. And she was making complaints on Brett Favre about Brett Favre was harassing her and all this stuff. I don't know how true it is, but she got audio of Brett Favre trying to invite her to his room, even though he was married and all this stuff. But you know, these days, man, people don't respect marriages no more, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could be married and people be like, so what? They still want that person. Like, people don't value and respect marriage no more, man. That's why the world, the time we live in these days is like a damn joke, man. Like, because people don't value nothing no more. It's like, they just don't value it no more, man. Like, what it's supposed to be honored for, they don't value certain things no more. It's just what it is. But he was trying to get the girl Jen to come to his room, and he was showing her like, you know what I'm saying, pics of his private, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into all that, but he was doing all that, man, sending her pics like that. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying to get her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, she was a cute little girl and stuff, man. She was a cute girl, but Brett Favre, like, he was just really trying to get her. Nobody believed her. And he was like stalking her, harassing her, and when nobody like give her the benefit of doubt, everybody would believe in Brett Favre. They love Brett Favre in Green Bay, man. Green Bay, he got them a championship ring too, and man, they were loving Brett Favre. He was producing wins, man. So they weren't trying to hear nothing else. They thought she was blocking blessings, of Green Bay winning rings and stuff. So they weren't trying to hear nothing. What she was saying, Green Bay finally got a winning culture, and they weren't gonna let nothing stop it. Even somebody was begging for help, and needed they needed some support, a cry for help, but they weren't trying to hear it though. Brett Favre was already locked in with the fans, and Brett Favre, man. I mean, what can I say, man? Like the '90s Brett Favre, man. Wasn't nobody trying to hear nothing else, man. Like they weren't trying to hear it, man. Brett Favre could have chopped somebody's hand off in broad daylight in the middle of the street. Shit, folks would have just rolled around it like they didn't see y'all. He meant well. Brett Favre didn't really mean to do it. Like Brett Favre had pull like that, man. So yeah, you may complain about Brett Favre. They weren't trying to hear it, my guy. They were not trying to hear it. So but then like I said, Brett Favre, he ended up going to the Jets, and yeah, man, it didn't really work out too much there. He had some good games, but it didn't pan out all the way. Then he ended up going to, he ended up retiring again, and he ended up going to the Minnesota Vikings, and he went to the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? That was his last little run, his last little era that he played in, man. But around that time, man, you know what I'm saying? After football was over with, and he retired officially, really, really retired. You know what I'm saying? After the Green Bay days, the New York Jet days, Minnesota Viking days, he finally put the football down. He finally laid the helmet down. You know what I'm saying? He finally laid the football pads down. And after all that, he laid the football pads down and all that. He just lived a regular life. He ended up having a daughter. He still was married. And then find out he ended up building a volleyball building at her school for her to practice and for her to play in. He built a volleyball building for her, volleyball arena for her. You know what I'm saying? He had to put the money up. And how you put the money up? He got $5 million here, $7 million there, $2 million there. And come to find out, Brett Favre was taking money from the welfare offices, man. You know what I'm saying? He was taking money from them. He got in good with somebody. He got in good with 2 or 3 people at the welfare offices, and you know what I'm saying? They had the key to a lot of money. They can get to a lot of money at the welfare offices, and yeah, Brett Favre took advantage. He got like $5-6 million. Then he find out that it's easy access for him to get that money, so he asked for more. And they was giving it to him. And when they gave him that money, he used that money for like welfare offices. He used that money for like other like events and like and buildings. He just used that money, man. And the welfare offices, man, is like for people that need it, for the old retired people and people that need assistance, and people struggling out here, and he was taking money from them. Brett Favre already got money, so-called. He should already have money, and he taking away from these people, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the Brett Favre that was in Atlanta, man. This ain't that attitude of Brett Favre that was in the Falcon uniform, man. This the Brett Favre that became greedy, became dirty, became a snake. You know what I'm saying? Can't take away what he did on the football field, but this the dude that he wasn't a goody two-shoe Boy Scout. He wasn't the wet behind the ears, and I'm just trying to learn and play football. This the greedy Hollywood snake. I got the power. Now I'm finna just rub it in y'all face. I'm finna throw all that attitude and power that I got back in y'all face, man. Like, that's what he did. And Brett Favre stole all that money for the welfare officers, knowing these people needed it, but he didn't give a damn. He wanted to use that money for his daughter to build a volleyball school, a volleyball building or something, arena or something, a stadium or whatever. Yeah, a little volleyball building. And damn man, it's bad to steal from somebody, but one thing I would like, okay, I would understand like 1% with life or death. But you just want to build a volleyball school. It's like basically what you're saying was, I want to take the welfare money and use it because I can do it. Because I'm greedy like that and I can do it. And I think that's dirty, man. Like, and yeah, I got Brett Favre jersey, but let me tell y'all something though, man. That scandal happened back 2011, 10, 2012, something like that. But I had this Brett Favre jersey before then. You know what I'm saying? I had this jersey way before then. I had the Atlanta Falcons Brett Favre way before then. So when it's in the collection, it's in the collection. You know what I'm saying? And I got his jersey because he's a great player. And then later on, what happened is what happened. So we can celebrate how great he was, but at the same time, speak on the scandal that he did. You know what I'm saying? Diddy ain't the only one out here with scandal, man. We talking about Diddy and stuff, but shit, Brett Favre had a scandal too before we even knew about the Diddy situation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, sad business. But what ain't sad though? I'm finna show y'all the jersey again. Let's go get it, man. Come on, man. Brett Favre, man. All still everything. Green Bay Packers, Brett Favre, man. Y'all see it, man. Come on, man. Yeah, Brett Favre. Yep, Green Bay. Y'all see it, man. Come on. Brett Favre, all stick, everything. Brett Favre, man. Yep. Dude, man, I just had to speak on dude real quick, man, again. And yeah, this it right here. All stick, everything. Brett Favre. Not a joke, not a game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing plain. Brett Favre, man. Green Bay Packers, Brett Favre, man. I see the patch right there, the Green Bay. Look at that, boy. Whoa, boy. Yeah, that's cold, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, the 75th patch, anniversary patch, Green Bay. Yeah, so, yeah. And I think this patch, too, because they usually have, like, the 75th anniversary for the NFL, but this is the 75th anniversary for Green Bay, because Green Bay been in ever since the NFL been around. So they got the 75th anniversary patch for the NFL and Green Bay. Because Green Bay and the NFL been around about the same time. You know what I'm saying? They've been around the same time. So yeah, that's dope. But yeah. This Brett Favre, man. And I want to tell you, we I did that long train of thought. The second segment, I was just like pausing. I know y'all like, what the hell is he thinking about? That's what I was thinking about. I was like, I've been spending all this time talking about Brett Favre, with the Falcons and how good of a person he was and goody two shoes and the nice person he was, the so-called kind-hearted person. So I like, why don't I just pull out the Brett Favre Green Bay jersey when he changed and became like, that's around the time when he started to become like, what he was, like with the stealing of the welfare money and all that. That's where it started it, because when he got a taste of that fame and that money and all that, that's what really took off, man. That was really like, come on, man. I'm just saying, man, like Diddy, I remember like Diddy and you talking about like even like Remy Ma and like even Brett Favre, like what do they all have in common though, y'all? They all had in common when they first got on the scene, they were real respectful and quiet and shy. And what else do they got in common? When they got a hold of that money and that big fame, they changed, start being snakes, start being greedy, start being like assholes, and start like just really like thinking they're untouchable. And Brett Favre, yeah, he fall in the same category, Remy Ma and Diddy and all them. So like, yeah, they get taste that money, man, start feeling untouchable, man. They start doing like the craziest stuff. You know what I'm saying? And Brett Favre, he had money. He had money to do this stuff, man. But he like, nah, they ain't good enough. I don't want to use my money. I want to use y'all taxpayers paying money to fund my daughter volleyball school or volleyball building, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? So they let you know he don't give a damn about the next person. And I still appreciate what he did on the field. You know what I'm saying? Man, dope was on. He was dope on the field, man. You know what I'm saying? But then started acting like he started taking dope. You know what I'm saying? The way he was moving. You know what I'm saying? Begging and borrowing money from like the welfare offices, and he had to connect, man. And you know, it's crazy that the welfare people helped him, and they ain't even locked up. They ain't got tried or trial, or they ain't got put on trial or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Brett Favre either, man. I think Brett Favre did. They took him to court about that. But they asked him the question like, did you ever return the money? And all that. And he was like, no, he didn't return the money because he's claiming he didn't get it from the welfare offices. He claiming he innocent to this day. So nobody did nothing about it. So sad business, man. But this Brett Favre, you know what I'm saying? All still everything, Green Bay Packers jersey. Yeah, so like I said, I had another jersey, you know what I'm saying, to show, but I made a quick change. I made a quick change, man, quick change, man. You know what I'm saying? It was needed though, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to talk about this Brett Favre all the way. And like I said, he turned from goody two-shoe, good guy with the Falcons. When he got to Green Bay, man, just flipped the script, man. And from then on, he just became like a, man, he just became a wild boy, man. He just didn't give a damn no more, man. But he's still putting up them numbers, though. So, yeah, I just want to let you know, man, Brett Favre was that guy. But off the field, he was a lie. And, yeah, man, but this Brett Favre all still everything, man. The jersey still appreciated. It's just the way he was moving, just definitely not appreciated. But still, man, you know, had to speak on the good and bad of Brett Favre, too, man. I had fun talking about Brett Favre, the good and bad, you know what I'm saying? I had fun talking about my boy Bill Russell, you know what I'm saying? So you know what it is, man. Y'all stay tuned. Got some crazy jersey coming next week. And the jersey that I was going to pull out, oh, man. I robbed y'all of that. Because that jersey I was going to pull out, I got y'all, man. Y'all going to see that jersey. And when I do pull it out, I'm going to let y'all know that was the jersey that I was going to pull out. You know what I'm saying? When I do pull it out. And, but yeah, man, I had to speak on the Brett Favre, man. I still got respect for these jerseys, man. Brett Favre, he did his thing, but I do not condone what he did, man. You know what I'm saying? Around here harassing people. I mean, she not lying. She got the audio. They didn't have no AI back then. So that was real audio, Brett Favre. What he was doing, he was harassing her and stuff, and he denied it. But they wiped that on the rug. And then, you know, the scandal with the welfare, man. You know, a lot of like OGs, it's a lot of old people that need welfare, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of old people that need welfare, and they struggling out here, man. He taking from them. That's crazy, man. But that's the way life is, man. Life is unfair sometimes, man. It really can be. But yeah, man, I had to speak on it, man. The good and bad of Brett Favre. Like I said, he won the championship with Green Bay, got them a ring, and so I guess since he got them a ring, man, they turned their nose. You know what I'm saying? They look the other way at everything else, man. They don't take it serious. Like, you know, you got us a ring, we ain't gonna hold your feet to the fire about nothing else. That's how Green Bay was rocking with Brett Favre, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is, man. But he still was wrong. Y'all know it. Y'all just ain't gonna admit it because he gave y'all a ring. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee if he ain't give y'all a ring, I bet all y'all Green Bay fans like, hell yeah, he did it. Lynch him. Kill him. Destroy him. But he got y'all that ring, though. I'll tell you something about the ring, man. Bring a championship to the city or to that state. They sang a different tune, man. I don't know. That's the power of sports sometimes, man. You know, it ain't right, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, man, this Brett Favre, all still everything Green Bay Packer jersey. Y'all see it, man. Live and direct, live in the flesh. Yeah, man. Y'all hold that thing down, man. Been fun. And I'm up out of here, man. Y'all hold it down.
When drinking angry, the same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.